Look, we can be comedy. I don't know. I try to push us into
We're
edutainment. That's my fault. Like I'm
We
trying.
did periodic table.
We,
And then robots. We did robots.
no, oh,
It's
The
a week
robots
later,
again.
and we're still talking about this. You know.
yeah, the robots again. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you start the recording?
I did. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Don't
Yeah, I
worry,
think
guys. We didn't get over it either.
I'm sorry.
Editor, cue putting the robot back on the
Stop
screen
putting. You're gonna. If you keep doing this, you're gonna be the editor one of these times. Just so you know, you're gonna be the editor one of these times, and it's you that we're trying to shelter.
You put the robot back on the screen for the audience. They love that thing, dude.
No.
Tell us, email us. Tell us how much you love that robot.
Yeah, I'll. You know what? Instead of the poll being who won the draft on Spotify, the poll's gonna be for that episode. It's gonna be, hey, do you like the robot face?
It's not gonna be. Hey, how did this episode make you feel?
Yeah, we don't need to.
Don't tell us about it.
I mean,
Don't email us. Don't
The
write
three,
us.
like
Don't add
two
us on
first words
Twitter.
that come. Oh God.
Don't find our threads. Don't talk to us on Instagram about it. We don't want to hear it. Okay.
Anxious and
If
I wanna
we
hear
felt
it, guys.
things at the end of Beyond Belief, we don't need to know. We don't want to know.
Look, if
You
you guys
understand?
like that kind of hard-hitting content, let me know. Okay? Seek me out.
Yeah, and if you
I will
like
provide
you
for
like
you.
robots, I got more for you.
Don't do that one. don't do that one.
I'll find more for you. I promise.
Look, hey, do you guys like meta?
Meta, like
Like Facebook?
I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter these days, and let me tell you, there's a meta in Monster Hunter that I've been following.
Yeah, like, way to go, Lizard Man, for deciding that you're just going to rename your company a term that everybody uses for, like, status quo or, like, the way you do things right now. Like, that's a masterful stroke of, like, wordplay, but also it immediately bit you in the butt the moment you did it. So, there's that.
Kind of like making your platform named X or something, like a whole letter of the alphabet.
What? I like the hard left turn.
Well, actually, that was more of a hard right turn. If you're catching my drift.
Oh no! Look, are you telling the truth? Are you telling the truth?
I don't know.
Social?
You might need to community note them.
It's time for the Humor Highwire.
Anyway, guys, welcome to Humor Highwire. I'm your host, the Clown. We are gathered here today, the Clown and
AedanGraef, aka Justin.
IanCK.
Yeah.
We gotta get better. We gotta get better at that part. That part, it seems like we're just really bad at right now. Like,
it's never gonna get smoother.
The
We're
viewers
just
love
gonna
it.
keep it that way.
The viewers love it.
yes, the viewers of this video-based
Dude, we have like
entertainment.
12.
They're listeners. They're
I
listeners.
love all of our viewers. I hate our listeners.
See, this is what he does to you guys. I appreciate all of you, even the ones that at this point have probably told us that we're awful. I still appreciate you, even though you might have some self-reflection you need to undergo.
There's another robot.
Stop. Don't do that. I don't want to put... Like, if 2/3 of us have edited by now. Do you understand that?
I'm putting all my eggs in. Hopefully, my week doesn't line up with this.
Oh, I really hope it does.
Do you know what the thing is, though? Whoever editor, you can just choose to cut every single time he brings this up, and just have it be no context.
But the shorts.
Yeah, and we can have no context shorts. You have a bunch of shorts that are talking about some robot, and it never shows up in the actual pod.
Nah, what you do is you cut out what I say and you put the robot in. So anyway, you were talking about Meta, right?
You keep talking about these visual things on a podcast. Like, I get that podcast has video element to it now. Like, a lot of people actually like record video for their podcast, but we're not one of those yet. So, like, why do you keep doing this?
You're right. Here, let me help our listeners out. Listeners, picture this.
No,
we're moving on. Metal.
Nope. Our first segment we have for you today is, believe me,
there's only one way he's like capable of perceiving things.
I saved you, okay? All the listeners, I saved all of you. Our first segment today, or this time, whatever, is Let's Get Serious, okay?
No, like, because, like, I'm so super serious.
Yeah, I guess I'll reel it in and get serious.
Yeah, let's get serious. Well. So in this segment, we talk about stuff that's happening in the world. This is a recorded show, so sometimes the information's a little lagging, but this is like breaking news at the time of recording here.
So like
relatively
X amount of weeks from now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 months old. But it's fine. Okay, so we know Meta, and they do Facebook, Instagram, they got Threads, they got all the stuff, right? You know, headed by the 100% a person, Mark Zuckerberg. Now, in the past, they have come under fire quite a lot for not moderating their content well enough, allowing misinformation to flow throughout their various platforms. So much so to the point where the Zuck had to go to Congress, basically get grilled by them, and then apologize for it a few years ago and say, we're going to do a lot better. So they instituted like third-party fact checkers and different algorithms and stuff like that to stop things like hate speech and misinformation. And they did have this whole like advertisement thing where they were going like, yeah, you know, our fact-checking services and our technology that we're using to catch this stuff before it gets posted or whatever, take it down quickly. It's like, you know, it finds like 93 or 95% of the stuff before it's been up for longer than 2 hours or some stuff like that, which, you know, sounds pretty good. So for anybody who knows anything about content moderation on a large scale, it's incredibly difficult. And up to a certain point, or rather after a certain point, it's basically impossible to moderate content well. So if you're doing something on the scale of like Facebook, it's almost impossible. It's pretty much impossible to be able to catch everything before it happens or as it happens or things like that. So initially how the Facebook program worked was they relied on the common sense of the people, not to post stuff that was wrong or hateful or bad stuff. And they quickly found out that was not correct, not a thing that people on the internet, when they have anonymity and think they can say whatever they want, do. So that changed. They had those fact checkers, but now listeners, you might know this already, but first time for these two on the show, they are announcing, Meta, aka the Zuck, has decided that they're going to be doing away with their third-party fact checkers and rely on something called community notes.
Oh.
Like what the very clean and factual X uses. So, yeah, that's essentially the biggest part of this story is that they're giving it back to the user base of Facebook to essentially self-police the content, to do their own research and fact check whether the things that they're seeing are real or not, or if they are hate speech or not, or if they should be allowed to be on the platform or not. And there's a lot of speculation, and to a certain degree, a little bit of confirmation that the reason that they're doing this is because they were getting a lot of pressure put on them from the current political administration to do that. Which is why this is such a big thing. Not to mention the fact that, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, Facebook isn't something that I use super often, because it's one of those things that's like 90% of the stuff I see on there, it's just like trash. It's like copy this into your timeline or whatever, so they can't get your McNuggets, or
you know what they say,
right? Yeah, fuck Facebook. Dude, no. Honestly, you're probably watching this on a reel on Facebook right now. And I'll say it loud, I'll say it proud. Fuck Facebook. Facebook is one of the worst fucking platforms I've ever been on. I've been banned more times on Facebook than I've been banned on any other platform. And for what? For not being me.
As in, like, for you not being your true self?
No. See, here's the thing. If you want to be, I don't know, like Humor Highwire on Facebook or something, right?
You just did that wrong. It's just you.
No. If you want to be like Humor Highwire, you can't make an account that is Humor Highwire. That's not a real person. No, you gotta be. I don't know, like insert first name, last name here, and they both gotta be real. They both have to be real. And you know what happens if you get banned? They say, you gotta take a video and then you gotta show ID. You gotta show ID. So like let's say it's emailing you why you got banned, and it says, "Hey Humor, you got banned on Facebook." Where the fuck am I gonna get an ID that says Humor or last name Highwire? That's number one. Number two, if you want to do that, you have to make a fucking page for it. You have to make a fucking Facebook group page. Now you're posting as, I don't know, insert first name, last name here. It doxes you. And it puts your first name, last name next to this page post. And now you're just sitting here with your thumb up your ass like, oh shit, I didn't want to give my whole fucking life out here. I just wanted to post a fucking reel on Facebook. Yep. Fuck Facebook. Fuck Threads. Fuck Instagram. Fuck Meta.
Let the record show that let the record show that, like, I'm not particularly fond of Facebook. I don't at this moment have anything against Instagram or Threads other than the fact that they're owned by Meta, which that's problematic on its own.
We're fucking banned on them.
No, we're not. We post on them. So here's, guys, a little peek behind the curtain. When we were first setting up the socials for this endeavor of ours, the job was initially given to the clown, who he took it on with great gusto and excitement until he got to Meta, which quickly shut him down, and he got very upset about it.
Yeah, at least X lets me retweet the fucking Sonic feet pics.
Anyway, so yeah, after that happened, I went and took a look at the situation and fixed it. So we do have a Facebook page that probably has things on it. We have our Instagram and we have Threads.
Check the show notes. We have it all.
We've got stuff
in the show notes. Meta's a piece of shit. Fucking terrible. Also, side rant. Fuck you, Instagram, because when I go to upload my reels, it should allow me to fucking schedule the reel. Fuck you, Instagram.
That is a small qualm that I will say, yes. For pretty much every other content platform, you can schedule posts if you have a professional account. For anybody who's just casually listening to this and doesn't know what we're talking about, for a lot of content platforms you can schedule posts. Instagram is not one of them, and it's one of the very few that you can't do it with. Apparently there's a way, but we haven't figured it out as of the recording of this episode. So there's that.
There's almost no will because I hate Meta.
Let the record show that Matt dislikes Meta. Yes.
Now back on the topic of community notes. I actually had something to say about that.
You know who gets community noted all the time?
Probably me.
No, Elon Musk.
That's true, on his own platform. That's really funny.
He recently made a post, and he said in the post, I know this is going to get community noted in minutes, and I need to think about a way to get rid of community notes.
No, I actually agree with him. And
wait a minute. So the thing that has been made to make it easier to spread misinformation and hate is now being used against the person who instituted it in the first place. So he no longer likes it, so now he wants to get rid of it. Wow, that's so weird. How crazy.
Yeah, my issue with community notes is the fact that, like, who's gonna fact check the fact checker, you know?
Okay, you know what?
Well, it's the same problem with a website moderating its own content and fact checking it. Like, they could use that to.
That's why it's third party.
Yeah.
That's why it's third party.
Yeah. Well, in Meta's case, it's not really third party. It's a company that was founded by them. Sorry, not sorry.
So
Fuck you,
I had
Meta.
I have a peek behind the lens because I know somebody on X who's a community note.
That's true. That's true.
Person,
and he's waiting for one guy to slip up.
I know. Yeah. So this is why I know. So the way community notes work is that, like, you can community note something, but the rest of the people who are involved with community notes, like, you have to get, like, a group vote, basically, and it has to be ratified by the masses. So you can't just flag and community note anything. So, and if the masses don't agree with you, then your community note privilege is, like, you lose points and can eventually lose them.
Okay, cool. So what I'm hearing is, I might be. Listen, I might get, like, in trouble for this, but from what I'm hearing, if there are a lot of people who are maybe of a particular, if there's a lot of people who maybe don't know about something, and they have a particular viewpoint, and they go, "This is wrong," or "This is not right," or "This is offensive," when in reality it's just incorrect to their particular point of view, a bunch of those people could community note that thing and then get it taken down or that person banned, regardless of whether it was, like, a factual statement or not, if enough people go, yeah, that's bad.
So if it works like X, you have to earn the right to be able to do community notes, which means you have to have some reliability and validity to the things that you say on the platform.
Well, they just have to be reliable and valid to the people that are looking at it. This is my problem with fact checking in general. It's just like, it's really hard to get right.
So there's a difference between fact checking and deciding whether something is hate speech or not, because that's the thing. I don't agree with taking away fact checking, like, at all, because I think fact checking is super duper important for a bajillion different reasons. Because if you're gonna what are they, callback, yes, callback, if you're gonna say something like they're eating the dogs and they're eating the cats, and then nobody fact checks that and you just run with it and people believe you because nobody fact checked it and went, that's not actually happening, that's a big problem. But if you have somebody
but like back on that example, who the fuck believed that? Who the fuck believed that? I want names.
You can't see it because this is an audio show, but I am slowly leaning into my mic And I'm about to say approximately half of the people who voted in the last presidential election.
Well, I don't think that.
I'll even be
I
kind
don't
and
think.
no.
I
I'll even be
really don't
kind.
even think that's
I'll
true.
even be kind and say a quarter of that half believed that. But that's still millions of people. Why?
Sure,
Because
sure.
somebody who's very influential said that enough times with enough veracity to go, yeah, that must be true, because that person wouldn't have said that if it wasn't true.
Where do you think he got it from? He got it from, like, I forget what the source was, but they were fucking stupid too.
He got it from the same place he always gets all of his information from. Every single
Really close.
information feed that he decides is good enough for him because it makes him feel good about himself or it lets him have fuel against his adversaries.
Guys, you know how to shut him off? You know how to turn him off? What we need to do is we need to take down the news stations. We need to take his ability to see the news away.
Cancel the White House's cable subscription and we got it.
Actually, we're leaning a little too close to something that they were talking about with the whole Doge thing. We got to get off of politics. We have to get off of politics.
My main point in bringing this up for the segment was that I think it's a pretty dangerous thing with you have a platform that has so many users. In fact, I think Facebook, I could be wrong about this, but I think Facebook still has the largest total like active user count. That might not be true anymore, but it was true for a very, very long time. And if
Blue Sky.
yeah. if
you won't find us there.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe at some point.
Yeah,
check Mastodon. We might be on there by now.
What is that? Google Plus?
It's like a Blue Sky, except it's less political.
My God.
Yeah. It's like a Blue Sky or a Threads. They're all part of a like what's the word I'm looking for? A
left-wing agenda.
No, it's it's like what the blockchain is. Oh, I'm decentralized. It's a decentralized social media network. So the servers aren't all hosted in one place. That's
What is our segment right now? What are we?
See, I'm sitting here trying to think of words for things. You guys are making jokes. Like the whole reason that I brought this up, the whole reason that I brought this to the table today was I just wanted to bring it to the listeners, to our viewers, to you guys, that I personally feel like this is important because taking away a third-party fact checker for a company, for a platform that has known to had issues with things like election interference and selling of data and all these other scandals, to take away some sort of like a crucial stopgap from misinformation and things like hate speech and stuff of that nature, I think is a really bad call, and I think it's going to end up biting them again when things are different in a few years.
Well, it's probably nothing short of the kickbacks that they owe after all the campaigning that was recently happening when a certain other app was recently nearly shut down and taken out of the App Store in favor of some of their own apps.
Yeah, but we use that app.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm saying that a lot of politicians, for some reason, have a lot of investment in Meta these days, and so, it's very odd that all of a sudden all these fact checkers are leaving. But anyway, we gotta move on.
I was about to say something. We were gonna get canceled.
All right, so we're going to move into the second segment. We're moving into the second segment of this episode. We have a literacy lab. Yay! Okay,
It's almost exciting as politics. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, viewers.
Look,
not sorry, listeners.
look. Uh, I'm running the literacy lab this time around. Yes, you heard it here first. This is a IanCK episode. Uh, Deal with it, I guess. Okay.
Title's gonna be the
We've
Ian
been-
episode.
We've been dealing with this for many episodes. I mean, there's been a lot of Ian episodes.
Hey, look, you know
I'll
what?
just be the first one to say it. Like,
If you want me to
I'll
just
be
stop
honest.
talking, if I talk too much on this show, you just let me know and I'll stop talking.
Yeah, how could you speak on a podcast? What the hell's wrong?
Speak your
with you?
truth. Speak your truth.
See, you know, this on one hand you're like, you're doing great. On the other hand, you're like, shut up. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do.
Ian from Smosh, thank you for reaching out. We're very excited to have you on when we hit 5 million active listeners.
I thought it was 3.
Well, all right, so that's for Anthony, and then Ian's gonna be at 5.
Oh, that intelligence of yours should shine in the literacy lab.
I'm lost. I don't know what happened.
Shut up!
Okay.
Literacy lab.
Yeah, literacy lab. Okay. So the last time we did one
When
of
are we
these,
having Joe Rogan on?
oh my,
I'll reach out.
Okay. Get our people in contact with his people.
okay.
Our social media people can reach out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Depends what week it is.
No.
Russian roulette.
Oh, that's not what that means. You're bringing us back to last episode.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. So, my God, jeez.
It's just all falling apart so fast.
Okay, so this literacy lab, remember last time we did the lit lab and I was talking about how I don't like words and how the English language is just like a bunch of other languages smashed together to make it sound like one coherent thing. Cool. So that reality for me is going to become reality for you guys because today I have compiled a list of 5 words for each of you to spell with a potential tiebreaker word at the end. But here's the thing. None of these words are English words.
Okay, all right.
Why did we do this?
Listen, as long as they're not in like Mandarin.
That was going to be an option,
Or
but I decided
hieroglyphs?
that was a little... Yeah, hieroglyphs.
I might
Why did
be
we
able
do
to do
this?
something.
Okay, so none of
This is
these...
good.
So I'm not going to be completely awful to you guys. I'm not just going to say spell this word with you guys have no context for it because you know how I like context. So I'm going to tell you the word and then I'm going to tell you what language it is and what it translates to in English and then you have
Yep.
to spell it. Okay?
Great. If you hear any background noise, don't worry about it. I
Don't cheat.
Yeah, insert Duolingo noise.
No. No, it's fine. It's fine.
See, now I don't want to give you the language of origin. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Here, I'm changing it now just because you did that. It's all your fault. So I'm going to tell you what the word is, and then I'm going to tell you what the English translation is, and then afterwards I'll tell you what the language it came from is. Okay? That's
Yep.
what it's going to be.
1, 2,
Are
3.
you counting? What are you counting?
4,
It's happening.
5. Now you
He's
take
writing
one
a
out,
list.
and then you spin it, and
What's this guy
lock.
saying?
Okay. So it's a 4 out of 5 chance that it doesn't go well for me.
What are you talking? Do you know how many? I've never heard of a revolver with five bullets.
No, this one does.
There is a 5-round revolver. I think it's a 40 caliber, or it's a 50 caliber. It's a 50 caliber revolver that has 5 rounds in it. It's huge and ridiculous and completely impractical, but it exists.
It does not exist in this room.
No.
Listeners, don't worry. Viewers, be a little worried.
Yeah. The all seriousness, if you're having any kind of like bad thoughts, suicidal thoughts, reach out to someone.
Who is
we'll
not
have
BetterHelp. Don't reach out to them.
Well, we'll have the hotline.
Putting it in the show notes now. I can't spell, so it's spelled wrong, but it's
And if you ever have like any kind of violent thoughts and you happen to own a gun, probably shouldn't own that gun.
or at the very least have it locked away where it's going to take you some time to get to it.
Yeah, some thought, Anyway.
real uppers these last couple of. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you guys because the last time we did this, also there was a pick a numbers thing that went terribly wrong. So
I don't know how.
I'm not doing that. I have a pre-made list for each of you, but I want you guys to pick who's going first.
I'll go first. Just give it to me.
Okay.
Put it in me.
No. All right, Matt. So your first word is guma. It means echo.
Oh man, dude, you know how I want to spell it too.
Yep. See, you know what the best part? I'll little peek behind the curtain for this, just because I'm not giving you language of origin. I put them all in translator, and then had it speak the word to me, and then I wrote it out phonetically so I would say it correctly.
All right. I don't have the language of origin. I'm gonna assume that it's Latin based though. We're gonna go GUMA, and I'm hoping that whatever alphabet we're in doesn't have like special characters, like no che,
So that is incorrect. That is incorrect. The language of origin is Indonesian.
Okay.
Yeah, so it means echo. It's funny that you spelled it that way because that's how I wrote it out phonetically to say it correctly.
Really?
Yeah. So it's actually spelled GEMA. It was like a 50-50 shot in my brain whether you were going to get that vowel correct or not. So I feel a little bit.
1, 2, 3.
Stop. So with that being said, I feel a little bit bad for giving this to Justin. Justin, your word means lightning in this language, and the word is blitz.
I hate you.
I gave you a 4-letter word. I thought you would get it.
What are you gonna say? The E is not.
Feel my pain.
What?
Feel my pain.
It's.
Feel it.
Same.
Hold on.
Feel my pain.
Did I hear this correctly? It's Blitz.
It's blitz.
BLITZ.
Yeah, it's German.
That's what I thought. Like,
Yeah,
Blitzy.
you're gonna be feeling Blitzkrieg by the time this is done.
I can't wait to win this with 1 point.
It's highly likely.
No, I feel like you're gonna get at least one of these, Matt.
Yeah, we'll see. Depends on the languages.
Okay. So your next word, Matt. It is a word that means labyrinth. The word is mavuach.
Oh fuck. Mavuach. Mavuach.
I can't wait till I get literacy lab because all of my words are just gonna be made up words. I can't wait.
You know what
Gonna
the
be made up words
this is?
for mine.
Riverside is 100% getting these captions wrong.
Yeah, it is. I thought that would be the funny part for us.
That's the terrible truth. That's not so funny.
It's the word mavuach.
Mavuach. Okay, this is tough.
Oh, sorry, no, I said it wrong. Mavuch. There we go.
Okay, well, peek behind the curtain. I get a little bit of a cheat there, a hint, it seems.
Yeah.
I'm getting this wrong because at the end, the question is the letters at the end. Probably, I hope that's the problem with this one. Ach could be ACH. It could be AGH.
I added. I'll help you out because that's gonna fuck you over. I added that A sound incorrectly. The word is mavuch.
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 Okay, you all right? Is it mavuch or mavuch?
It's the second one.
Fuck me. All right. Mavugh.
Oh no, you got it wrong.
No way. No way I got that one wrong. Who spells mavuch wrong? Who spells that wrong when they don't even know the language it's in? Who? No way.
I'm having so much fun.
Guys, reminder, please vote on the villain. Please vote on the
Yeah,
villain.
just let us know. Just let us know. I mean, that's all they
The
really
language
need.
language of origin for this one is Hebrew.
Oh,
No.
I knew.
No shot.
I knew it.
You see, you would have had that context if Justin hadn't been all his way about it.
I don't know what that means.
He was like, "I'm gonna find a way to cheat."
I don't think I would have got it right. How's it spelled?
It's Mavoch.
What do you mean I'm going to find a way to cheat?
I wouldn't have got that right.
He was like, "Okay, you're gonna find clicking in the background. Don't pay attention to that." Okay, Justin, your word translated means silence. The word is seijaku.
Say Jaku?
Yeah, seijaku.
Okay.
He's trying to cheat right now. I can see him in the window. He's cheating.
Hold on.
In the window?
Yeah.
Hold on.
You guys in the same place?
No.
What? Don't just say
Why do you think this is taking so long?
it. Yeah. It's just like, hold
Did
on.
you not hear that? Was the mic not picking that up?
No.
Oh. Okay, the bit didn't work.
Did you spin the revolver like?
No, I was clicking it.
Oh, okay.
SEIJAKU.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
all
Okay.
yes.
The
Egimas.
the language origin is Japanese.
Get the fuck out of here. I want 6 points deducted because that is blatant. That is blatant.
Look, I didn't give him a word that's in here on purpose because I knew he knew parts of this language. I didn't know he knew any Japanese.
He doesn't. That's the trick. He doesn't know any Japanese. He looked it up.
No, I didn't.
I'm calling it here, folks.
See,
I have zero evidence. He cheated.
I didn't cheat.
You hear that? That's liar voice.
okay.
I'm legitimately hurt because I actually didn't cheat. I
Give
was
me
just
my
trying to
next
do a
word so I
bit
can
with
get
my
it wrong.
revolver.
Give me my next word so I can get it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, no
And then
problem.
give him dome or something.
Okay. This word means butterfly in this language.
Romp.
Okay. Papillon.
Fuck. That's not Spanish. That's French.
not Spanish.
I was hoping you would say mariposa, but that's not what you said.
No. Why would I bring Spanish to a thing I wanted you guys to fail at?
Pepillon. It's Pepillon.
You were so close. It's Papill.
Fuck. At least I didn't cheat.
That means it's not. Wait. That means it's not French of origin.
That's how it was spelled.
Is it French origin?
Yeah.
Then what's the pronunciation?
Audio listeners love you to death.
The pronunciation, the way that I wrote it down phonetically for me to pronounce it was PE-PION.
It's a fucking dog, dude. That's a fucking dog.
Did I get the wrong word? Did I get it translated wrong? I'll happily give Matt the point if I did.
No, when I look up the E spelling, that doesn't come up.
Okay.
I just don't think it's a butterfly. Oh, yeah, it is. Wait. Bilango. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I will say that for some of these there are more than one. There's more than one word in the language for this, so that could be a thing.
I think the dog looked like a butterfly. That's why when I looked it up,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Justin. This
Papillon.
word.
Yeah, you did that pronunciation wrong. That's what I thought.
Okay, I don't know French. Okay, I did the best I could.
It's papillon.
Yeah, that's why you didn't get the word. That's
French listeners, I want you to tell them how poorly they both
Papillon.
Yeah, listen, I have no predisposition that I'm saying any of these words 100% correctly. So native speakers of these languages, if you listen to this show, I apologize if this offends you. I'm doing the best I can.
We're actually aiming to offend you, so don't speak that.
Okay. This word in this language I don't know what's... Anyway. This word in this language means twilight. Huemning.
You heard him.
Can I have the language of origin?
No.
No.
You did that to you. The word means twilight. Huemning.
Winning.
Winning. I'm sorry. You activated me. You activated the Charlie Sheen in me.
Joening.
That is incorrect.
Okay. What was it?
It's Swedish, and this is where we're getting to
It's food, right?
They're kind of... No, it means twilight. It's Swedish.
Oh,
and it's
you did say that, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's spelled SKYMNING.
Okay.
SKYMNING.
All right.
Who was gonna...
Nobody.
Yeah,
that was the point.
nobody. Yeah. Okay.
This is crazy because...
Where is it?
All right, Matt, you ready for yours?
No.
Okay, well, the word means journey.
Good.
Okay? Viaggio.
It's Italian. It's Italian. The problem is that I don't speak that. So if this is not Italian, I'm sorry. He just said it. He said it like an Italian person. He was like viaggio. Would you like some viaggio with your spaghetti?
Look, okay?
It's Mandarin. It's been Mandarin the whole time.
Look. Full disclosure, when I tried to get the phonetic pronunciations for this, because I was trying to say the words correctly so I didn't offend anybody, I have like mental imprints of how the translate said the word, and it held that like A sound, so I did it the same way.
Viaggio. Viajo. Fuck me. Go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are...
He doesn't even know.
It is Italian. It's Viaggio.
Ah, yeah.
They got them double G's.
Yeah. Sorry.
I wasn't asking you.
Okay, Justin. Your word means universe.
Mhm.
And it is pronounced as best as possible. Stop doing that.
This is the lost episode. I'm calling it now.
Selun Naya.
This is one word.
This is one
Yeah.
word.
Wait, what does that word mean?
Universe. Selun Naya.
He's writing it down.
Telun. AIJA.
One more time.
TLUNAIJA.
And one more time for the back.
That is that is not correct.
Yeah.
That is the language of origin is Russian,
Yeah.
and it is spelled VSELENNAYA.
Yeah. Yeah. I know if it wasn't anything close to of Latin origin, it wouldn't matter. It's like nothing matters. Nothing matters.
Okay, Matt, your word. Your word is Soyetia. It means guardian.
All right, so I win.
Soyetia?
Yeah, Soyetia.
Soyetia. I am... This is not Spanish.
I will say it's not Spanish. None of them are Spanish.
Yeah, I was really hoping there would be some Spanish in here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. I thought I was helping you out by giving you French.
Fuck no. I know English. And a little bit of Spanish. Soyetia. Is it like Beetlejuice? Did I just summon something? Fuck.
There's a giant stone golem right behind you now.
Next time
S-
you're on this segment and I'm hosting it, you're gonna spell umberquiglatius. I'm
That's
just
an
letting
easy
you know
one.
now.
That's super easy.
It's not for me.
It's not
That's
because it's not because
UMBER. What was the second part?
No, spell my word.
umberquiglatius.
Spell my word.
QI. Is that Quiglasius or
Yes.
Quiglasius? A Quig. Okay, so GLACIOUS.
You would think that. You would think that that's how it's spelled, but you're wrong. Because it's CEOUS.
Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense,
Yeah.
actually.
It phonetically
Anyway.
checks out.
Soyetia. SOJETTIA.
I was actually closer than I thought you were gonna get. It's not right, but it's Finnish, and it is spelled SUOJELIJA.
Oh yeah, fuck me.
Sorry.
Were you impressed by the J? Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
So I was like, oh wow.
Because I'm like 0 for 4 on Latin words, so that one wasn't Latin.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Okay, so Justin, your last word is, and you know what? We're gonna do the tiebreaker word because why not? It's fun.
Yeah, this is so fun.
It's fun for me. I'll even give you the language of origin for the last one. Okay. This one means fortification, and your word is erudetmin.
Easy.
In the language of origin.
I'm not telling you.
You
Until-
just said
No, this isn't the last one. This isn't the last one. This is your last one, not the last one.
say the word again.
Aerodetmine.
Aerodetmine.
All right. I don't even have a pen here. Like, this is the kind of word that I need to write.
You're not gonna get it right. Unless you cheat. If you get it right, you're cheating.
If you get it right, you're
He
cheating.
And I
went
posted
across
it.
the
They just
room
fell.
to look it up, dude. I can see through his window. He's got a fucking...
Aerodetamine.
No.
Aerodetamine.
No.
Aerodetmine.
No. Dude, he's got
Okay.
that language's
Aerodetomone. Aerodetamine.
I mean, you weren't super off for being completely wrong. It's honestly, like, you guys did way better than I thought you were going to. Is honestly, I thought Matt.
No,
No. You did.
Don't fucking grease it up.
No,
now
you
that
did.
you've
I
done
thought
this to us.
honestly, Matt. I thought you were gonna get Guma. I thought you were gonna get that because
Why the fuck would I get that one?
I don't know, because it's 4 letters. The
Oh, yeah,
only thing that you
G-E-M.
Okay. That's it.
so
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Eroditmeny. It's Hungarian.
Oh, fuck that Y,
Yes,
dude.
dude, this isn't Latin. If it's not Latin, we're not going to get it. I hate to tell you.
Oh,
We're just not going to get it.
well, I'm so sorry for all you non-Latin speakers out there, non-Latin language speakers out there. You mean less to them, apparently.
Well, but that's not what
We
I
didn't say
said.
that.
Oh, you said it without words. That's just how it goes.
No, no,
Okay,
this is
so-
look. Hey, community notes. Listen. It's time for some community notes.
This-
All right, Spotify, YouTube. Listen to me right now, because it's time for a community note. Who's the villain of this show?
I'm just going to say it. This is the Patreon episode. This is the double feature. We've been going at this for an hour.
Okay, one last one. This is the time. This is the last one. It's Scots Gaelic. Okay. It's Scots
I'm
Gaelic.
fucked, dude.
The word means final. Okay. It means final. The word is Derianach.
In what world? In what world did you think that either of us are going to be spelling Delianach? Who Gaelic is a
Lollipop.
dead language.
Listen.
It's
Comes from
say
lollipop.
Oh yeah. By the way, huge shout out to Matt Mercer. He's going to be coming on the pod.
Oh my god. Okay. You guys just gonna ignore my last word?
7
The whole
million.
point of this literacy lab was to have you guys feel the way I feel about English words. Okay. You
Here's
guys.
the villain monologue.
You
All right,
guys-
we'll
no.
shut up and we'll listen to it.
Oh,
We'll
you're
listen to the
feeling
villain
all
monologue. Here we go.
dejected and like I took advantage of the situation or whatever. But you know what? This is how I feel every time we do this. So there.
I just want to
I'm
ask
done.
you one thing, Ian.
Okay. What's up?
CK.
Yeah. What's up?
How many of these words would you have gotten right if the shoe was on the other foot?
0.
I want you to think about that the next time I host
Actually,
the
you know
lab.
what? I might have gotten silence. I might have gotten the
No.
Japanese silence.
All right.
Yeah,
Good. Think about that.
that was that and Blitz. I would have gotten Blitz. I know how to spell that.
I'm hosting the next Lit Lab.
You're just pulling it. Okay. I feel like Lit Lab is now a segment where we would just try to be mean to each other through spelling.
It wasn't until today.
There you go. IanCK
Oh,
ruining
you're a
everything on
villain,
Humor
all
Highwire. Just not a super one.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
Daddy and Nach.
Are we coming back to
Yeah,
it?
do it.
I thought we left
it.
this in the
No,
dust, dude.
Do it.
Derienach. Daddy and Nach.
That was really close. That was really DEIREANNACH. That's all of my words. I feel a little bad.
You say that every episode.
Because I do feel.
You say that every
That's
episode.
a lot these days.
You know.
I feel a little bad.
Well, you know what? sometimes.
There's actually nuance.
Okay, we've been.
Wait
this
a minute.
This is a longer episode.
Are we tracking a pattern here?
If you're still here, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Stay frosty.
Stay. Bye.